Awkward. That was a supernatural laugh. Remember, no swearing on this podcast. You can't even say damn. Oh, is that why? Alright, ready? Welcome to this month's episode of Extra Spice. I'm Julie, and I decided I would give Amy a little break since the pool store has been quite busy now that summer has finally arrived in New England for the, maybe 2 weeks that we get it. I am joined today by the wonderful Jason Michael of the Wise Guy Radio Show. He is also a glass blower for a Rebus brother and pretty freaking awesome. Welcome, Jason. It's great to have you with us today. I love that I put in parentheses, none of this will go according to script, but I did pretty good there. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I think it's reading all that Harry Potter to you. I'm able to read words better. All right, so I have so many questions for you today, but let's start with telling us about your podcast. Haha, quite literally. That's really awesome. And now I'm sure our listeners are wondering why we have a glass blower on the show, because that doesn't seem super Disney related, but you currently work for Disney. So tell us a little bit about that and how you got started at Rebus Brothers and your journey so far. Shocker. Yeah, that's so awesome. All right, so how Amy and I met Jason is he was making a Figment glass piece, and we obviously purchased them. There's a whole backstory to that and how we ended up not getting them for a very long time, but it worked out in the end. um, but tell us a little bit about the process of creating Figment and how you started all of that and how he started to that finished product that sits on the shelf today. I love this story. That's awful. Oh, Remy's my favorite with his teeny little hands. He's so cute. Mm-hmm. I still want to be bitter about the fact that you forgot about us. Yep. Yeah, that would have been not very nice. Yeah. Chatting on the radio, being together, moving in together, all the good stuff. All right, so now on to all things Disney. Not that that wasn't like 45 minutes of Disney right there. But we'll start with your Disney story. How did you first fall in love with Disney? I was like, you were not 4 years old when episode one came out. Oh, that's incredible. That's so crazy. Like Aladdin. Sorry, I didn't know we weren't there yet. All right. Sorry, this episode is really hard to record because I just wanted to stare at you and listen to you talk, but I have to ask you more questions. uh, so what's your first memory in the parks? That is wicked cool. I did not know that. But yeah, I also never thought, why am I not getting wet under this giant ball? This should be dripping on me. Pretty brilliant. Um, I totally just got lost on what question I was going to ask you next. So what is your favorite park? I don't think I know this one. Amy will tell you a really interesting story about Morocco sometime. You can ask her about it in July. Yeah, recently I've found some new magic in Magic Kingdom, so it's your fault. What is your ultimate Disney memory? Now you said Spaceship Earth. Did you mean Space Mountain? Yeah. It's really funny because all of your memories of Disney are before I even existed. It's trippy. So as a cast member, you get to see behind the veil. How do you keep the magic alive? I love that it's called what's it called? Yeah, it's a hard word to say. Getting paid for it. I wonder what backstage Animal Kingdom is like. I suppose. Uh, and now what everyone is here for, the food. I need to pause. I need to pause a little bit more. Give me 1 second. And you good? You ready? And now what everyone is here for, the food. So this should be interesting because before we started recording, you said you don't eat food in the parks. So we're gonna go with your favorite snack in each park, and we will start with the Magic Kingdom. Not candied bacon or a tangled eclair or the lost princess cone. Not one of those. Snap yourself a selfie. I like it. I like it. Oh my god, it's my favorite. I gotta say, I was a little disappointed by our skipper. Not gonna lie. She didn't have that much enthusiasm. Like, there's dry, and then there's Jungle Cruise dry, and she was just not at that Jungle Cruise dry level. It was bad. Favorite snack at Epcot? A specific beer? Is that the one that has like the whiskey or bourbon maple sauce or something on it? They were like real crumbled bacon. Was it candied bacon? Am I boring you? uh, but you did get your orange bird sipper, so that's really all that matters. I need to remember to pack mine. Next is MGM, also known as Hollywood Studios and the entrance to Galaxy's Edge for everybody else out there. Hey, they have all the carbs, they count. Anaheim. Now I don't remember. Anaheim fruit stand. It's so good. It's called Anaheim Produce. My bad. That was close. Sorry, and then what do you do on your way out? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I'm going to go back and listen to it and hear it again and kick myself for asking you to repeat yourself, but I have only ever heard you order a grande iced Americano. The extra oomph. Did you get a venti when we were there? I don't remember. No? And then lastly, Animal Kingdom. Is get a fast pass? Jeez. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Oh, because you have to, yeah. I was there for one of them. Pongu Pongu. Which translates to party party. I do. In terms that are restaurant names. Is that the green one? Ooh, that does sound good. Interesting. Um, Midnight Blossom or Night Blossom or whatever. The purple and green one. It has boba pearls. It's pretty good. Very sweet. I like the Mahara Maraha Mara margarita. The red margarita is really good there. We talk about that on episode 3, so if you want to go back and listen to that, Passage to Pandora, there's the actual name on there. Um, your favorite Disney indulgence. Your favorite indulgence in Disney, food-wise. Or I guess drink-wise in your case. Thank you. San Angel, yes. That's the tequila bar. La Hacienda something or other. No. Tequila. Like, I'm just kidding. Is that Sally drinking her water? I can hear it. I had really good food, and I don't remember what I ordered there when I was there. It had some sort of corn succotash that was really good. And we got these really yummy raviolis for appetizer. I think I think I got the mahi mahi, and then Amy got shrimp and grits. I don't know. Whatever we had, it was really delicious. Well, that's a lie, because I did not. No idea. One meal or dessert that you have to have no matter how unhealthy. I love Ice Krispies. Especially the chocolate covered ones. N- It is. And then there's the massive one. Okay. I don't know, because so Amy buys one for her mother, but her mother can't eat chocolate, so we never get a dipped one, so I don't know what they dip on that size one. Mm, that just sounds amazing. Yeah, everything is so good there. And their caramel squares, they have a coconut caramel square that's to die for. The one that doesn't exist there anymore, Sweet Spells. It sounds good. I really like the carrot cake cookie that they had there. The one in Charlie Cart Square, the Starbucks, um, is not bad, but not quite as good. The one that was in Sweet Spells was more of an organic shape. The one in Starbucks, you can tell, was like mass produced. Still delicious, but not that same magic. They have a bacon bourbon milkshake. It's called like a Smoky Bones, and it's a chocolate milkshake with bourbon and a candied piece of candied bacon in it. And I'm gonna make you try it, and that will be your go-to there, because I could drink like 12 of those. Super amazing. I don't know how I feel about this next question, but I'll ask you, and we'll see. What would you like to see Disney change, offer, or do differently? Don't we all? Thank you. Uh, Sorry. Were you gonna say other words? Oh, I wish I was there. Yes, that would be amazing. It's really funny. Amy and I were talking. She was joking that if I get married at Disney, like, you're allowed to request like character to be there, and she was like, "You better make sure it's Figment." I was like, "I'll see what I can do." Yes, you'll be invited. Um, so we love hearing different perspectives about Disney planning. How do you plan your Disney trip since you work there and live so close? I love it. Was it really weird for you that our Magic Kingdom trip was super food based? Oh God. I forgot about that little kid. Good. I was excited that they had reservations available there because that's usually one of the really hard ones to get into. It was weird because they had reservations available for that and Be Our Guest, and normally those are like the first ones gone. It was. It was unbearable, but I survived. I don't know. They don't know. This could have been like last November. Psh. Um. I guess that wraps everything up. Those are all my questions. So, as you heard on our last episode of Extra Spice, I set a pretty high standard for guessing. So we shall see if I can uphold those standards. Whew, see, this is why I wrote in my laughter, because I knew I'd be laughing right here. So, in case you didn't tune into our last Extra Spice episode, I am going to have Jason describe a Disney meal, and we're going to see if I can guess it and what restaurant it's from. I don't know if I'm ready, but Jason, are you ready to test our taste buds? I don't think I'm ready for this, because last time I guessed it in 23 seconds. 23. Well, you could just that's cheating. Truly forget you heard him say this. Stopwatch. All right. Just describe what you're just getting. Yeah, that. No park. Well, do a better job. So Asian doesn't scream like cheese to me, so that's what's throwing me off. I mean, the only thing I can think of is the cheeseburger bao bun from Satuli Canteen. I don't fucking know. No idea. I got nothing. That's all I is that served somewhere else? It doesn't sound super appealing to me, so I'm not sure why it's sold out. Oh, the cheeseburger egg roll? Okay. All right. Doesn't it have ketchup in it? I ate it plain. It was good. I liked it much better than the buffalo chicken one that they had. Yeah, I can't imagine that's super good. It's hard to enjoy much food when it's 100 degrees. Yeah, so that one took me a minute and a half, but I mean, sort of. Can I spin the wheel? I want to play every single game on that show. Alright, so I guess we have to wrap up this episode somehow. Alright, so thank you, Jason, so much for hanging out with me. November 10th. But you know who's keeping track? Clearly. It's not like I've said November 10th like 26 times to you either. It's cool. It's cool. It's whatever. It's fine. At least one of us is keeping track of this relationship. It's cool. We'll just get the dates tattooed on you somewhere. Thanks, babe. Us too. Don't worry. At the end of every recording, we start like breaking out into one little spark and sing it, even though the track doesn't get added until I edit it. That's awesome. All right. Thank you so much for listening. And just remember, every recipe starts with one little spice.